We start with the head, the thing that keeps us away from being brain dead. Frontal can be found when you try and avoid eye contact and stare at a person's forehead. The occipital is found when turning around. Before leaving the house, your parents' parental voice can be found just below the front, and you wish it could even be temporal or interparental. But let's leave the parents here and go below to the incisive and take a closer look at what else we know.
That snack smells delicious. Take a whiff with your nasal. Then the mandible helps take manda bites and breaks down your snack with your maxilla. Be sure not to cry. No tears should be found on your zygomatic that comes from the lacriminal. You may not know what's that bump on your throat. Right behind that is the hyoid bone and the first stop of our non-skull bones. The ribs are important. They protect your insides. That connects to your back like a big long slide to your vertebrae. Cervical comes first. They're an important holder. They're what help keep your head on your shoulders. They're these small bones are pretty neat. The first two of them are the atlas and axis, capiche? Thoracic is next, and they're truly the best. It's like having a protective cage inside your chest. As we keep sliding down, the lumbar come next, then the sacrum straight after, before the last step. Cats and dogs have this, but you may not know that our coccygeal is like having a little tail of your own. Stretch out your arm and see the thoracic limb bones. It starts with the phalanges, then you move up to the metacarpal bones that hold things and attach to the carpal bone that help move your hand in different directions. Moving to the radius and the ulna, which is your lower arm, and your humerus, which is your upper arm. Last thing is the scapula, which is the area between the ribs and the shoulder blade.
Without the pelvis, we wouldn't really be able to move. With the help from the ischium, ischium, and pubis moving along from top to bottom, we connect to the femur, which is the one bone in our thigh. And then we can move down closer to our feet and stop at the tibia, which gives us the ability to distribute weight. What we can't forget is the fibula that comes with it, because without this, our stabilization would be no longer. Finally, and at least, we get to our feet. The dorsal bones are the ones on top, the two words that start with a T. Before we get too far, let's not forget about our arch, the menstrual bones, which allow us to have our favorite piggies, phalangogenes, which are our toes.